The Monte and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite four-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monte and the Pharaoh, seen only here since our studio is still under renovations. Monte's Man Cave and Wahoo Saloon. Dr. Tom Pritchard in the house. Finally got this guy on the show. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Well, thanks for having me, man. I've been waiting for a long time, so thanks.
Well, it's truly an honor. You know, before we get into this whole thing, Jimmy met Wahoo McDaniel's ex-wife on the show. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm trying to. It's bad. Yeah.
Let me try to speak a little louder. Maybe that'll help. Jimmy met Wahoo McDaniel's ex-wife or widowed wife on the show, and they ended up hooking up. And Jimmy went down to Florida, and they got married. You remember? Did you ever work with Wahoo at all? Did you know Wahoo?
I knew Wahoo, but I never had the chance to get in the ring with him. No, it was when I first started. Wahoo was still around San Antonio, but I was leaving and traveling around then, but I didn't really know Wahoo that well.
So let me ask you, the Pritchard family, right? Your brother Bruce, yourself. Let's get this out of the way. Where do you guys rank as far as wrestling families? Where do you rank the Pritchard family as the influence on the industry?
I don't know. I don't know where I rank. But Bruce probably ranks right up there with those guys. I don't know, man. That's a hard thing to say. There's a lot of great families in wrestling today. I mean, and I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
How was your relationship with your brother, if you don't mind me asking?
No, it's good. Good. Just got off the phone with him today, as a matter of fact. And he's doing good. They're busy as hell up there, but no, everything's good.
Was it at any point difficult for the two of you as far as the relationship? Because after all, Bruce does ascend. Obviously, he's definitely super tight with Vince. Was that difficult at all for you when that was happening?
I think any kind of dynamic like that, when one brother has a position like Bruce has, it's very difficult on him, especially because he doesn't want to have to constitute nepotism or doing things as favors. You know what I mean? And that could probably take its toll on any family. But no, we've always had a pretty good relationship, and there have been times we haven't talked because we're both busy and just in different parts of the world. So, but right now the relationship's great.
Sorry, Jimmy. How does one brother become the office and the other one remains either an agent or a wrestling guy? Did you never want to get in the office? I'm assuming you're from the same lineage. You would have that same intelligence. From all I hear about you, you're this incredible talent, both in the ring, obviously, and outside the ring with your wrestling intelligence. How come you never got into the office?
Well, I was in the office after I stopped wrestling for WWE for a while, but it's just, no, it wasn't my thing. And I've never considered myself an office guy. And I know that's, looking back on the times that I should have realized that's where I needed to be and turn my energy to, I should have done that. But I wasn't made for the office. You know, I probably could, but it just wasn't my deal back then. And I'd rather much, you know, we were talking earlier off the air about money's not everything. You know, happiness means a lot. So, but I was in the office for a while.
Did Bruce try to encourage you to get more involved in the office, or did Bruce just, you know, Bruce was ascending and Bruce was dealing with Bruce?
No, Bruce was dealing with Bruce, and we never wanted to bring that into the mix. You know, because it could cause problems, and we didn't want to do that. So we never really talked about it like that. But and I understood his position. I mean, how could you not?
Right.
So, I mean, I got it, I understood it. But when I was offered the gig to train people, that's when I had an office at the office, and I learned a different side of the business, and it wasn't necessarily one that I didn't like, but it's not one I wanted to fully grasp, because being in the office means you've got a lot more responsibility, and I didn't really care for that right at that time.
So we all know what's gone on with Vincent Kennedy McMahon in regards to the allegations, and I think my partner mentioned how close your brother is. On the documentary on Netflix, your brother shares the fact when his wife becomes ill, Vince was there for him and got him the best doctors to help his wife and everything else. With your experience with Vincent Kennedy McMahon, how was your experience? What do you know about the man? And does your brother's love for him influence you in a certain way? And let me preference this with the fact that me and Jimmy are very big fans of Vincent McMahon.
Right. Well, when I first met Vince, when I would come up there and see Bruce sometimes, he was always cordial, always nice. Then when I started training guys, and he was training to work with Austin, I got to know him a lot better. And I saw a different side of Vince. Saw that side of Vince where he can relate to you, even though you know damn well he's nowhere near, or you're nowhere near relating to what he lives and how he lives and what he does. But he made you feel very like he understood, and he was always easy to talk to, and I've got a great relationship with him. Nothing like Bruce, and nothing like a lot of other people, but I thought we had a great relationship. So that's my take on Vince.
Did you ever see anything like, you know, some of the things that we read on the internet about Vince are really, really out there, and it has to make you wonder. Did you ever witness Vince ever crossing a line backstage? You know, maybe not illegally, but morally shady, like maybe I really shouldn't have seen that kind of moment. Was there any indication that the recent allegations would be?
No,
Is there any
I've never seen.
substance? Or
I've never seen anything like that personally. I mean, I've seen him mad. I've seen him upset, irritated, but never anything that crossed the line. You know, people can say whatever they want, and I think we all have to judge how we were around that person and what we do know. Personally, I've never seen anything that would make me shake my head and wonder what the hell's going on in the office or at the show. So, I mean, no, there was nothing that I could really point to.
Tom,